Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. It is Wednesday, which means it's Kimberbell Wednesday. Mary Lou's here with me, and PJ's here on the camera. So, the Save the Date pillow, which is absolutely adorable. It's all over Facebook. Kim did it in her What's New Wednesday last week. It's very, very cute. It is a one-time pillow that you sew buttons onto, and then you make certain panels for every time of the year, and then you just replace the panels. How genius is that? So what we want to show you today is a couple different ways that you can utilize if you purchase this. The pattern itself is a download from Kimberbell. So you have to go to kimberbell.com to their digital downloads, and you have to purchase it yourself, and they'll send it to you in your Kimberbell account. We sell the kit here. I sell the pillows, and I sell the whole kit with all the yardage. So cute. What we have done is to show you, like this one was the January. They come in 2 sizes. That's for like New Year's. If you don't want to do just the 8 or 9 that they offer in 2 different sizes, you can do like all kinds of designs. Like this would be nice for a wedding for somebody.
Someone was just talking about doing this for a wedding that was coming up.
Yes, they're going to do a shower gift and do one for all the holidays.
Right.
And what a nice shower gift that would be. This one is so adorable. So we just absolutely love this pattern, and we thought we got to show you that you can do any pattern with these pillows. So sweet. So first we're going to clear blue tile the background. There, I don't know if there even is a quilting bundle for these.
I don't think so.
I'm not real
sure. They were showing how to use clear blue tiles on this.
Right. So we're going to show you clear blue tiles because that is the way to go with these. Look at how cute. If you go on and buy the bundle, I believe, up till the end of the year, this one is a free pattern. February 14th is the free pattern, and then you get 8 other patterns in 2 different sizes. Okay, so first up is going to be the clear blue tile. So your background piece for any of these are going to be 14.5 by 14.5. So I have cut this, and I put ultra soft fusible on the back. I think that's just going to give it a little bit more sturdiness for when we go to embroider it, because we're background quilting. They'll tell you if you're not background quilting, maybe just to put some Shape Flex or SF101, some kind of interfacing on there. But we're going to use the ultra soft fusible just to give it a little bit more. I'm going to take my clear blue tile, and this one is from the expansion pack. Because my project is 14 inches, I needed to get the 14-inch template. So I got the 6-inch one, and I'm just going to put it on here. What we found this morning is if you fold your 14.5 by 14.5 and just kind of give it a little crease, then you're going to find that that's the center, and you're going to place this right here. Now, you guys have seen the demo of clear blue tiles, but I'm still going to show you. This pen comes with it. It's waterproof. So you would go like this and mark your little template in here. This little size will tell you you can mark 6 by 14. You can write in there because your project might require some different tiles if there's all different blocks. So we're just using this one for now. Most important, you've got to do these corners. That is the most important part of clear blue tiles because that's how they match up. So you do all the corners, and then boom, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to go over to my I can actually just mark this now while we're here, can't we? Might as well. We're going to mark both sides. You can literally mark your whole project before you quilt it. And then all you have to do is just go in there and quilt it. So I'm going to do all these, and I'm going to have my whole project all ready to go. So all I have to do is sit at the machine and quilt.
So we're going to hoop this.
Okay, so I'm going to use, they will tell you to use no-show stabilizer if you're quilting. So we're going to have, I have my 9.5 by 14 hoop. That's going to give me some wiggle room to play with this a little bit. So here's my no-show, and I want this in here. But what I'm going to do is take the first block that I made, and I'm going to put that in my center. I'm not going to worry about this other part of my project. I want this first one that I'm going to embroider to be right there. And then I'm going to try to just kind of center it a little bit in my hoop. That's why I like to go up a size hoop bigger, just because then you can move it around a little bit. And that's what we're going to show you in here. I do like to take the Kimberbell tape and just tape your little ends a little bit, because that will help hold it when it starts to sew everything. So
I think your mic is too close.
okay, am I too loud?
If you just pinch your, that's too far.
Oh.
Pinch your shirt and just, yeah.
How about that? Is that better?
That's
Okay. All right, we're going to go over to the machine, and I'll show you how to load the clear blue tile and how to size it. Okay. So we're putting in our clear blue tile stick.
There we go. And you're doing it because you did this before and I'm watching.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm going to go into my stick, and I'm going to go into my embroidery files. I'm going to go into my format, and I'm just going to do the swirls, because we don't need to do all of winter. You can pick whatever one you want. You do not need block by block on here. We're going to just do the clear blue tiles only. And there's my little swirlies. So I'm going to look for like my 6 by 14. That's the size tile I used. So I'm going to hit set. Now, because I'm on the Vision, I'm going to use the projector and check this out. But otherwise, on the machines downstairs, I just did the area one, which we'll do next. But because we're on the Solaris, I want to show you the projector. Okay, and this is my favorite thing about this machine. So you can see it on there. I think we can actually make it, there we go. So I can move this little red box around up to the corner to see where my clear blue tile is going to sew. And that looks great up there. It's giving me a little bit more room. I can just come down here like this, move in my little red box, see how far I am down here. Look at that, I'm in. So this way I can move it over, but I want it to be a little wider because I want it to come to this crease. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to hit my layout, and I'm going to hit, nope, I'm going to hit my return and my size screen. And I'm going to go a little wider, even though I'm fine with the 14.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, we could do that. That kind of does the positioning of the stitches. Okay, so I'm just going to make it like a little bit bigger. That made it to almost 6. We'll see how that goes. Now, this is where, if you don't have a Solaris, you could do, why can't I do that on this one?
You call Steve and you get one.
You call Steve and you get one.
There it is.
It's not, it's still grayed
No.
out.
Maybe you have to return.
It's not there then. Well, this is why you use the projector on this one. So you go to the projector. Mary Lou likes to put on her light too. We're going to do that also, just to show you. And you kind of, I could definitely go a little bit more. So this is the light.
Yep.
It's locked down. Oh.
That's
probably why it didn't work.
Do that. Yep.
Okay,
See,
so we
'cause there
like
it
to
is
put
right
on,
there.
there we go. So we like to put on the light too. So there's our little beam, and you can kind of see I'm not in the center yet. So if I go to my move, I can literally just move this over till I get that dot in the center of my little template. Okay, now I know I'm in the center. So then we can hit OK. And I'm just going to sew this one out because my next one, when I go to add it, I can make it wider if I want to. So we're going to hit my embroidery, press our foot down, and I'm going to hit the go button. So it's going to take 6 minutes to sew this half of the quilting design. Again, you can use your magnetic hoop if you're doing a table runner or a quilt and you just want to keep moving your project. Where I'm just doing 2 today, so that's why I liked mine hooped. But you can certainly use a magnetic hoop on this. All right, Mary Lou will watch this while it sews out, and we'll talk more about this pillow. I mean, how cute are these panels? Once you buy the pattern off of Kimberbell, you can make so many different panels. And I'm going to show you how to do the buttonholes. We did do it Thursday night. For those who did not watch us, it's amazing. What are you doing, Mary Lou?
I'm watching.
Okay, good. So I'm going to show you how we put the back on real quick, just because your front pieces are 14.5 by 14.5, and your back pieces are 12.5 by 12.5. So what they have you do is, after you do your panel, your front panel, they have you take your orange pop rulers, which, you know, we don't utilize these enough. But for this project, I will say I'm loving it. Okay, so you just kind of center it up on here. This is genius, the way they figured this out. You take your blue water-soluble pen and you just mark these 4 corners. Then you're going to take your ruler. See, we're not in the Kimberbell room, so we know where nothing is.
We don't know where rulers are.
Okay.
There's one. Oh, this one. Will that work, or is that too short?
Nope, this will work fine. And what you do is you're going to take 1 inch from those blue lines. So can they see me? Okay, yeah. So there's my blue lines. I put the 1 inch mark on there, and that's where you cut this. And you cut all the way around 1 inch. 1 inch from those blue lines, you line that right up, and you just cut all 4 sides the 1 inch outside of that. That's what these rulers are so good about. And all 4 sides are going to be 1 inch past that. And then, voila, my backing piece that's 12.5 by 12.5, bingo, fits right on there. Is that amazing or what? So then I would pin or clip this, and you're going to leave 3 inches open down here, and we're going to sew around all 4 sides. And then after you sew around all 4 sides, you're going to flip it. And then I just put a little steam-a-seam down here. You can whip stitch this closed. You can do a top stitch all the way around if you want, but steam-a-seam is what it was made for. So I put steam-a-seam in there to seal that little seam closed. Now this one is ready for buttonholes. And that one will be ready for buttonholes as soon as I do my little flip. So easy using that orange pop ruler for these. Okay, how's my quilting looking?
It's
looking
going.
good. It's looking good. Okay, so in the meantime, 5x7 hoop, we are using the peel and stick tearaway. We are selling the sheets today. This is what Kimberbell asks you to use in the directions. We're using this for the buttonhole. That's right, a 5x7 hoop. So if you didn't watch me Thursday night, you're going to be flabbergasted, I'm telling you. So you take your pin and you get a straight pin maybe, okay, and you score the top of this. And then you just peel up the first layer. And this is used for, like, Mary Lou used for hats. I use it for, like, stuffed animals. I use it for beach bags. I use it for, like, baby blankets. Anything that is too thick to hoop and you want to float your item, this is what you're going to use. The sticky stabilizer is going to hold your project. And we're going to do, I hate not having garbage in here, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll just throw it out. That's okay.
So we're going to show you as soon as my quilting's done how to do these 4 corners. It's amazing. It will do a little line right on the stabilizer that you line your corner right up on, and then it'll do the buttonhole. And then it'll do one down here. You'll move it, you'll move it, you'll move it, and you'll have 4 buttonholes. And then it will look like this. And they're all embroidered buttonholes ready to go. You'll take a little seam ripper or your buttonholer and you'll open it up, and then your buttons are already sewn onto the pillow that you can use for every month, and then you just replace the panel. Genius, right? I mean,
Very.
really cute stuff. Very cute stuff.
Now, since I did not look at the directions, do they tell you where on that pillow to put the
I just
buttons?
placed the first panel and I marked it
Just
with
marked.
a blue dot, and Joni sewed them on with the sewing machine for me. But it's so cute, and then you just keep replacing the panels for whatever holiday. And they're such a neutral color that will go in anyone's home. Really, really cute stuff. Okay, so next we're going to switch my quilting over. I'm pretty sure it's almost done.
Almost. It
And we're
has
going to
one little more
rehoop, so I'm going to
swirl.
need another piece of my stabilizer.
It's
And
almost
we're going to
there.
move it on over. Oh, so good.
Just that last little.
What do we use? The MG, what is that? MA?
MS1.
MS1 is the color we use for that background quilting. That's what we used on our Mr. Snowman too. It's just a little bit lighter than the aluminum one, but look at how good. It just gives it that little snowflake sparkle shine. We love it.
Okay. Here
Okay,
we go.
so here's the first one. Done. So good. So you just pop it out of the hoop. And I like to take and flip mine over a little bit and just trim this stabilizer off because you don't need all that double stabilizer. So I just kind of get rid of that. Save that for a mug rug or something because that's a nice size piece. So now I'm going to hoop this side with a piece of no-show. And I'm going to lay this side now kind of in the center of my hoop. And you just have to eye it up because the beauty of these machines, we can move it to where we want once it's in the machine. So then we have this, I might want to move over just another notch. And I'm ready to quilt my second half. I will put a little piece of tape in each corner just because that helps it. You will have a little bit showing here, but that's where you're going to match it up. Okay, so now we'll go back to the machine. I'm not even taking the design out of my machine. I don't have to load anymore, like edge to edge. You have to flip and mirror and do things like that. We're using the same design, and we're just moving right down the project. Okay, so now I'm in here. I'm going to hit my layout button, my move button, and I want to move it over to the center. Again, I'll put my little light on so I can get it right in the center of that. So that looks cool to me, but I want to see where I'm going to meet these. So I'm going to hit my projector, or this is what I was using downstairs. I'll use this one for those who don't have the Solaris. That does my area, and you can see it's going to do the area I picked for that size. However, it's not close enough for me over there. That's way too big of a gap for me. So I want to make mine bigger and move it to my left. Which I'll hit OK, and I'll hit return. I'll go size, and I'm going to widen this a little bit more. And then I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to hit my projector just to see, but I'm going to do that area one again too. Take my little box up to those little two corners. Oh, still too far. We want to be closer. So you hit OK, and we want to do move. Nope, I want to do size, and I want to be a little bigger. Just a little wider. I don't want to be taller. I think I'm pretty good on the tall part. I just want to be a little wider. Okay. Now we'll hit the embroidery projector, and we'll see how this one looks. Still not close enough, so then I'll hit OK, and I'll just move it now because I don't want it to go off the other side. At this point, you could use your camera. You could take a picture with your camera if you want. Again, I like using this little grid thing too. I'll see how close I am over there now, and I'm perfect over here because you need, you know, ½ inch to sew it together, so we're perfectly fine. I'm very pleased where it's at right now. I just might move it over one more notch, and then I feel happy with that. And you just have to play with them a little bit just to get them to where you want. And then we'll just hit the start button. And it's going to take 6 minutes, and it's going to sew this half of my project. Okay, Mary Lou can watch that.
Okay. I'm on watch duty today.
Yeah, she's watch duty today, but that's Clear Blue Tiles is really, really good. I think we'll talk a little bit about those now. So the first one is this essential set. You have to buy this one to use any other ones. So this is the essential set. It comes in this cool like book form. It has the catalog here to teach you everything. There's even a little project you could practice on, which we did. You can make this little house runner, and in here it'll show you. You can either do all over quilting or you can do custom quilting. And custom quilting, you can just do the itty bitty blocks, you can do borders, you could do each block, or if you want to all over quilt like we're doing today on that project, you can all over quilt. They're very, very cool to use. You get 372 designs on this stick. You get the templates up to 10-inch in this pack with the pens and the little slap band to wind up your little project with. This one comes winter, spring, summer, fall. This one comes with border loops, border swirls, and all these little itty bitties. So I don't know which camera is better.
Overhead.
Oh my God, there's cameras everywhere. Okay, so there we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I see, wow, there's cameras everywhere. But this is really cool. All these designs are in here in all these different sizes. And you saw how we could make it wider, we can make it taller, we can tilt it, we can do whatever we want with that. So that's the unique thing about these Clear Blue tiles. And also they have a block by block, so if you want to just do blocks like we do on the nativity pillows and things like that, it will do a block for batting and a block for your fabric, and then you can trim it. So they're
like
very
that.
good, and the directions are very user friendly. They'll give you everything in this book. So this is a really, really great thing to have in your room. The more we use them, the more we like it. Again, these templates come up to 10 inches, which you saw me use. I used the 14-inch template, which is in this pack. This is called the expansion pack. This does not have a USB stick in it. All it has is the tiles, the templates, and 2 more pens to use. And this is the way you mark them. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep doing this. This is the way we can mark them and utilize these templates. And that's what I did on that one. They're really, really good. A great Christmas gift, too. So that's the Clear Blue tiles. I know we've had them for quite some time, but it's definitely something you want to look into. Okay, next is going to be my orange pop rulers. This is the ones I used today, which were the perfect square ones. They also come in rectangle, but this was the ones they called for in their Save the Date pillow, and you saw me use them. I'm like, this is genius. Just going around those 4 corners and adding an inch to trim it, so now it fits my backing piece and I'm ready to sew. So again, this is something that we use more and more. We love them and can't live without them. Again, you can certainly sit here and measure from your inside out and measure 12.5 inches and do your own thing, but how simple was that? Putting that square down and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we just love it. So place it, cut it, piece it. There's another little template in here. There's the stickers are in here so that they won't move. You've seen us use these. They have the little groove here that the rotary blade fits right in. They're really, I know they're a little pricey, but actually they're really good to have in your sewing room. Okay, so that's the orange pop rulers. You want to talk about our kit for today? Okay, so the kit we have today is for the whole year. So we're going to be demoing these every month. Probably in a couple weeks I might, we're doing January today.
Yeah.
So probably in January I'll do February's. So I'll do each demo a month before, so you'll have our tips. But our kit we put together has 4 yards of white on white fabrics, which are absolutely gorgeous. And you only need a ½ yard for each pillow form. So you could see our different designs we picked. Some have swirls, those ones have stripes. I put some snowflakes in everybody's, and then there's some houndstooth. They're just really, really good white on whites. You're getting a yard of each. You're getting the pillow form, which is the oat linen pillow form. and then you're getting 4 of the wooden buttons so that you could sew those on and have it all ready. And I know one of our customers said that she's going to make it for her daughter-in-law because she for the shower gift, which is going to be so cool to have. So that's our kit, and if you want to purchase that, you'll be able to follow us every month on the one we're going to do, and we'll go just like we did today from the beginning. But if you want to use your own fabrics and you want to just buy the pillow form, and you can do that too. That'll be next in the bubble, and it is a 18 by 18. You know how Kimberbell's pillow forms are. We absolutely love how they've done these for us. They're ready to be embroidered. They have the quilting design all over them already. Their sides are all serged. There is an invisible zipper in the bottom of them. So basically all you have to do is do your embroidery, open your zipper, right sides together, sew it up, flip it through your zipper, done, ready to go for your gift. So we absolutely love the way Kimberbell has made this so easy for us. And this oat linen is a beautiful color, and it has a little honeycomb design. It's really, really neutral to go in anyone's home, for sure. Okay, so that is the pillow only if you want to do your own. And then we have the pillow form. So this is Kimberbell. They kind of make it shipping friendly with the 18 by 18 pillow form. Again, it comes in the cellophane, so we can just put it in our pillow and it blows up like those mattresses do. It's really, really cool. So the pillow form is next. It's 18 by 18, and that will make your project complete. Okay, yeah, we could do the felts. Okay, so I put in both felts today because the spring just came out and they're so beautiful. So here's our fall and winter, which they have 11 different.
Spring first. I'm sorry. I already clicked.
Spring first.
Yeah.
Okay, spring first.
Yeah.
They come with 11 different felts. They're all 9 by 12 inches. They're the better, higher quality felt, and they're beautiful colors. I mean, look at these colors.
Look at that right in here.
I know.
Oh,
They're gorgeous
I
for
love 'em.
spring. If anybody's going to join us for the 3-tiered tray for Easter, they use a lot of these in that. And that already comes in our kit. We're going to talk about that next week. I got the instructor kit. We're going to make some of them up, and then we'll start taking orders for that. I think I'm going to do the first class February 7th if we have the new classroom ready, but sometime in February. So that's the spring. And then the winter we've been showing, but they're also beautiful colors. Again, there's 11 in here. They're 9 by 12, and we use these for the stuffies. We use these for the manger scenes. So they're very, very pretty colors. You want to have these in your sewing room because there's going to be a time when you're appliquing something and you need a piece of felt, and you're going to be like, why don't I have that Kimberbell felt because it's perfect. So we have that today. Now we're going to go back to our quilted project. Okay, so here it is. Both sides are quilted, so just think if this was a quilt, and you just keep moving on down, and you've got it all done. So these blue dots are water soluble. So I had Mary Lou bring up our Kimberbell water. Okay. So this is just water only. And then all you do is spray on here, and you see how it just disintegrates. Are they seeing that? I mean, it's just like, what? What? It's just disintegrating.
Magic.
It is magic. It is magic. Now, I don't want to get it too wet because we're going to embroider on here. So that came all off, and you can hit it with an iron, and then you're ready to embroider. So, so cool. I don't want to do too wet because you can always go back and take those blue marks out. But for the most part, most of them came out. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to go to the
Which one?
machine again, and we're going to go into the save a date stick. So we're done with the clear blue tiles, and then
I'm putting
Mary
this
Lou's
one
putting in the save a date. We're going to go to embroidery. Now there are 2 sizes for save the date. There is a 9 by 9 and there's a 12 by 12.
Save the date.
We're going to go to save the date. You have to go slower, and then
I'm sorry.
that's fine. You're going to go to the embroidery, and then you're going to go to the format. And then you'll see there's 2 different, large panel or small panel. We're going to do the small panel today, which is the 9 by 9. Plus, there is your buttonhole panel, which is the 5 by 7.
Do you want to show them the buttonhole first?
I can. We'll do the buttonhole first, yes. Buttonhole. Let's do the
thinking that might
buttonholes
be
now,
what
and then
you
she
wanna
can be
do.
sewing while I'm selling everything else. Okay, so it's in a 5 by 7 hoop. We scored everything and got it all ready.
You want white thread?
White thread would be perfect. We'll do my little H that we made for Gloria's. How cute is that? It's ready to be done. So, so cool. And all you need is 5x7 hoop. And you should have seen Steve. I don't know if that's going to fit in the 5x7 hoop. I said it is. It is. It's magic. All right. So we just hit embroidery. And then I put in my hoop with my sticky stabilizer. And it's going to do the very first little piece right on my hoop. Right up in that corner. This is, again, peel and stick tearaway. I'm selling it by the sheets today that fit perfect in the 5x7 hoop. So then you're going to take the first corner, I don't know which way the H goes, I'm guessing like this. And you're just going to lay it in there and match that up, like right in there. And that's why you stick it down, and then boom, it's going to make the buttonhole. Magic! Great! Love it! So if you buy this pattern from Kimberbell, you can do any kind of pillow panels for anything. I just think it's so cool the way they've designed this little button to go on. I mean, again, our machines have buttonholes, even our embroidery machines and our sewing machines, but I just love the way they did this, so everything falls into place. Now you just want to carefully pick that up and let it just tear off of there. That's why they call it the peel and tear away. And then I'm going to do another one over here. It's just going to do that little template for me. And I'll do the other side. And then we'll do all 4 sides, and then we just open it, and it's ready to pin on our pillow. Oh, genius! Love this. I do. I think this is so slick.
It's great.
I think it's so slick. I really do. They think everything, that Kimberbell. So I'm just going to place it there.
It's a perfect buttonhole, too. Perfect.
Yeah, it's nice size, yeah. Just press it in there, and boom, ready to go. Yeah, this would be a really nice wedding shower gift, doing all the holidays. And then they can interchange the little panels. Plus the storage of these. You know, everybody, my daughter's pillow crazy. I know a lot of people are pillow crazy, but this way you just have to sit and store the panels. Yeah, that's cool. So in the meantime, we could go back up there. You're going to hoop that one with no-show. Did I bring you up a piece of no-show?
No, but it already has no-show on it.
Oh, that's right. You're ready to go. Yeah, you're ready to hoop.
So I'm just going to hoop it right in the center?
Yeah, we can go with hers. So we're back to our project that we did today. And again, there's a couple little blue dots, but you can spray them after you're done embroidering. So we're just going to go and center that in the 6x10 hoop because we're doing the smaller one. So just do the bottom. She's just going to center it so we can do the little
I'm just going to leave that extra stabilizer there. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, you don't need to. That is all good. Just center it, eye it up, because you're going to sew it together anyway.
And we're doing this. I guess we could have done a smaller.
We are.
No, the quilting. We could have had a smaller piece of fabric, is what I'm saying.
No, they're all 14 by 14, aren't they? The panels? No?
No, I don't
For
think
that
so.
pillow? Oh, I don't know.
This one would end up, the fabric would have been 11.5 by 11.5.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. We could have made a smaller panel.
But I think most everybody's going to do this bigger panel, myself.
Because that 18 by 18 pillow, yeah, you
Yes.
kind of want it to be bigger. You could certainly have the smaller panel.
They showed it,
But-
I forget where I saw it in the smaller. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, there might
And
be
I'm
a picture
like-
of it.
Oh, here it is. If you see,
could just lay it flat.
Which way you
over.
want it flat?
Oh, see, so that would be just in the center, and that would be
That would
like
be-
11 by 11, because there would be the half-inch for sewing. So you'd
That
either
one.
have 14 by 14 or 11 by 11. Really cool.
I sort of like the bigger one myself.
Hey,
I was thinking you could put it on a smaller pillow.
you could probably, sure.
Yeah. So that'll be nice.
Okay, this is my last one, and then you can start
Okay.
to do that one.
And I'm going to get my glitter stuff ready by peeling off the topping. We have 2 different pieces of the glitter. So then I'm all ready to go. One, two, three, you're all done.
I know, this is so cool. I love it. You know we're buttoning this one right on.
Yes.
See what it looks like. We found this wreath built into the Meridian. So those who have the Meridian machine or the Altair, it's probably built in. And we just sewed that out the other day thinking that would be really cool just to show people using your built-in designs. Okay, so I'm done with my 5x7 hoop for my buttonholes.
And I took that off.
And I will go put her little design back on. She's going to go into the save the date, files, embroidery, PES, and we're going to do the small panel, which is a single hooping. Now they give you multiple hooping directions if you have a smaller machine. So anybody can do these designs, even in the 5x7 hoop. But you really want a Solaris.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
Yes, you do.
Just saying. Okay.
I love my Solaris.
Oh, we do, right?
I have the original one upgraded 3 times.
Oh, yes, she has it all.
And I just love it. Okay, let me get this out of the way.
This is their seam ripper up here, which I do not like, but we'll use it.
Okay, we're just getting the fabric all set up. Because we're all set, make sure I've got that. And the first thing they're going to do is a placement line for the star.
So what we have is show them everything we're going to use for this.
Okay. I believe this is the star.
Yes.
It's the gold glitter. This is the number 1, and it's the white glitter. And then you have the gold leather.
For the
and
hat.
that will be the hat.
I used the applique glitter flex for the number 1. They called for fabric. How boring.
Oh, no.
Not for New Year's.
No,
I
no,
said,
no,
no,
no.
we need glitter.
Okay. So I'm going to, I forget this is the Solaris downstairs.
Yes.
We have to hit the, so it'll just do the placement line. Now I am going to use, do I want that gold on that?
You can, or the lighter one that's beside you, I think. I mean, you can use any gold. Use that gold. That's fine. Which one did we use?
I don't know.
Oh, I used this boring one.
MG1?
But
Use the
it's-
boring one?
Use the bright one.
I'll
They'll
use
love
the
to
bright
see
one.
it.
Okay.
They'll love to see it.
Well, actually I could do this because I'm going to place this on here. And boy, they give you, well, they do give you a big piece.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just going to use the white thread. You could tape this down, but it's just such a small piece that, and I'm using white so I can see it easier to trim. But I will outline it in the gold. So are you going to trim for me, Kathy?
I will
Since you're up
trim
there?
for you. Absolutely. My favorite
I
thing
do
to
my
do.
own, all my own trimming at home, but
Okay, no worries. I can
And
trim
you've
for
got
you.
the-
I got some
okay.
snippies here, yeah.
all right. I wonder if we have, I'm just going to look real quick in the drawer. I don't see the lighter gold up
that's
here, but
fine.
this will work.
It's going to be New Year's Eve. It'll be fine.
Okay, so I'm going to change the thread while Kathy's doing that.
Okay, so we just trim. And then it's going to outline the star now. Oh, so cute. I can't stand the cuteness.
Okay. All right, now it'll do the satin stitch all the way around. And we just love this King Star metallic because it just,
We do.
I shouldn't say anything.
Nope, don't say anything until
Nope.
we're done. We love it.
Well, it did the quilting very
It
nicely.
sure did.
And I used the silver.
So you can see it's kind of like a little half of a star. There's one little arm of the star missing, but that's because the white is going to go over that. So don't think it's wrong. That's just part of the design. Did we bring up our shadow for January?
No.
Great. Might be
No,
one.
I forgot it.
There might be one there next to you. Oh, these girls and these drawers up here.
Well, that's like this poor thread drawer.
I know.
All different kinds of.
You find your
Oh my goodness,
shadow
look at
or
that.
charcoal or something.
This one's an awful light one, huh?
Oh no,
That's too light.
that's greeny gray. Maybe in the upper drawer.
No, there's no thread in there.
We need
We
like a
wanna-
black charcoal. It's like a dark for January.
So
good.
that's
That's better than.
it's 116. I think it was either
Oh.
117 or 118.
That'll be fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be gray or black. It's just what they call for.
We'll do that one
That'll work.
because there's an awful lot to look in here.
So as soon as she does like the placement for the number one, then we can come back over to here while she finishes sewing because they don't need to see all of that. That's just the placement stuff. Too cute. That one looks good with that. Sparkle, sparkle for New Year's.
Well, because this is the color that we're going to put on with the little twirlies and
Yeah.
everything. I'm going to switch out to white.
Yeah, so now it's going to do a placement stitch for the number one. So she's going to go back to white and we'll do that.
And I was just saying how we are spoiled by that automatic threader.
We sure are.
Okay, so now it'll do the placement line for the
The
one.
Uno.
That takes a little bit.
Well, we'll show them that and then I'll trim it and then we'll come back over here. 'Cause,
You know what? This would be cute. Forget that you wouldn't have to put the January in, but you could use that one for a
a
first birthday.
baby's first birthday.
Yeah.
You go, Mary Lou. Can make a pillow for a first birthday party.
Yes, and then you can add.
Their name.
Yep.
Yeah. The
All right,
projects are
let me
endless.
Just make sure I've got it. Okay.
I'll trim that for Mary Lou and then we'll let her finish that and I'll show you some other tips up here.
And it does go around twice.
That will make it easier to trim.
Think we'll be able to tear it?
No.
No.
Yeah, I'll just trim it. Be easier.
Okay.
And I think you're going to want to change to your silver thread anyway for the
Yes,
outline.
I do.
Okay, so like she said, this stuff can sometimes be torn, but I don't want to pull the stitches, so I'm just going to trim this one.
Use this one.
There is a nice little satin stitch around here, and then it also does a little bean stitch on top of the satin stitch. It's really, really cool. As that tears. Steven, you're talking too loud. I can hear you on my show.
He didn't hear you.
Okay, so she's going to put that back in, and she's going to do the outline of that. So while she's sewing that, because that will take a few minutes, I'm just going to finish this up here. Okay, so Gloria and Joni have taught me to put a little pin in the end of my buttonhole when you go to take your little seam ripper.
I forgot she showed you that.
I know, on
Smart-
Thursday
smart
night. I
move.
know. So you go halfway, and you do halfway up. So you don't go all the way through. You hit your pin, and then you just move your pin and do it back here. They learned this in home economics in like 7th grade. So this is some life skills that you will take with you. And then you just go to the end
Look
again.
how cool that is.
So you just kind of just want to do that, and then that makes your button. You can also use those little button holders that we all got with our machine. You can even use the little snips and get in there. But seriously, the seam ripper pin thing is really the easiest to do. Halfway, although they don't have a real seam ripper up here. They only have this travel one, but it's working. Very, very cool. Joni, she's a plethora of information, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's been at it a long
She's
time
been at
now.
it, that's right. She knows.
Oh, look.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yes, come on in.
wedding.
Oh my gosh.
around,
Oh, that's
Gloria.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at that.
ladies.
With
Oh, we could put it down here now. We've got so many cameras everywhere. They're everywhere.
Look at how
That is
cute it
gorgeous.
Oh, there's her
I
initials.
love this that you used.
Beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful.
Look
Oh,
at that. It
that's
looks like a
gorgeous.
wedding, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Aw,
It sure
I'm
does.
excited.
Look at the
I
Such a
chain.
pretty
am, yeah.
keepsake.
It is, yeah. Right, she'll probably never use it again, but she'll have a keepsake.
Well, if she
Maybe
has
her
a daughter.
daughter will carry it on her wedding
From
day.
Auntie Gloria.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
I
my
love
gosh,
it.
it is
I'm
gorgeous.
Ready. I'm ready for the wedding.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. Can you believe how pretty our machines?
No.
What we can do.
I know. They're
Yes.
lovely.
Yes. I love it.
I love it.
All right,
It's
I
gorgeous.
just wanted to show it off.
Well, thanks for the commercial. We needed that.
Okay.
Okay, so I have all mine opened up, so I'm just going to button this one on. And change my panel out. And can we stand the cuteness? No, we cannot. Oh, I didn't cut this one all the way.
Look at that. Love it.
I know. For a housewarming present or a new home. Yeah, for a new home. There you go. Do their last name. You got these panels. You know, how cute. I love it. Oh, I got to keep doing that.
It's got a flipper. Flip it around.
PJ's got all these cameras. We don't have to keep moving and going up to face there. So good. Okay, so that just shows you all these panels, so we can just keep doing. Oh, we're going to show them how we do the little snowman. I guess we don't have to really. You just sew that together and flip it. But we want to see that one done too. Okay, what do we have up next to sell, PJ?
Maybe just do the materials.
Okay, so now we have some stabilizers that we are going to use. The Ultra Soft Fusible is what we use on the back of the front of this panel because we did background quilting. So again, you can use fusible fleece if you want. You can use batting. You can use just Shape Flex. But I kind of like the Ultra Soft Fusible. It was just enough to give it that little bit of stiffness that we wanted. So I used that on all of these. So the Ultra Soft Fusible is a 20-inch by 5 yards white. It is a Baby Lock brand. We use this for any kind of wall hanging or any kind of panel. Okay, and then next is going to be the fusible backing. This is the Shape Flex, the SF101, whatever you want to call it. This is Kimberbell's brand. They call it fusible backing. I did put this on the back of my snowman fabric backing. Oh no, we did. We did not. We were going to, but I did not.
Oh.
Remember the Shape Flex? Yeah. But you can use this one for any fabrics that you want to give that little bit of stableness or stiffness for it. This is a 20" by 5 yards. Definitely a must-have. Now this is what we use for the buttonholes. These is the sticky back tearaway pre-cut. So if you see, I used that and I scored it, and then I did each of my little templates and laid that in there, and it was just lifted right off. So this is the tearaway. This is actually nice if you're doing a lot of tea towels for people, because this just peels right off the back and you don't have to sit there and pick out little things. But it comes in sheets. There's 40 sheets in here. They're 10 by 12. They're perfect for the 5 by 7 hoop. So if you want these, they're just a really nice product to have for any items that you're going to float. Okay. So I put both needles in today. Of course, the 9014s, that's our regular embroidery needles that we always use, 9014s. This is a heck of a deal. You get 5 packs in here. There's 6 in each. There's 30 needles in there. And I think it's like, what, $21.95 or something?
Oh, I have 2 packs. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. This is a very good deal. I think it's
Two
the...
packs for $8.95.
Okay, that's fine. There's also a 5-pack deal, but that's okay.
I can put it in.
Okay, PJ will find that one and put that one in. But that's the best deal. You got like 30 of these embroidery needles. You know how we go through them. So he'll put that 30-pack in and put that back in the bubble. And the next one we put in was the 7511. What
That's
did we
what
use
I
this for?
like.
This is Mary Lou's favorite.
It's my favorite, and I use it for
Mostly
most all of
everything.
Most everything.
She does it for everything. Every embroideries, all her hats, all her everythings, yeah. So I think we used this on the background quilting today, downstairs for that snowman. So again,
Okay, I got that.
the 5-pack. Okay, so the 9014 5-pack is in the bubble right now. That is a heck of a deal. You'll have to add more product in, because we did just get them
Oh,
in.
we did just get it.
Yes.
Okay, let me do that.
And then the 7511 is also a very good deal. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Okay,
I love
and
the
then
bean stitch.
did the 7511 go in the bubble yet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, it did.
Okay, all right, so we're good there. I also put in the Kimberbell leather. This is still in stock. A lot of their things they've discontinued and they're replacing with that, but this is still in stock. I have a bunch downstairs. It is the Kimberbell leather. We're using this on the little hat. It sews right through it like butter. It's beautiful to work with. Use it for any of your applique projects, any of your little purses, anything. It's perfect. It is 8 by 24 inches, and it's really great to sew through. That's the Kimberbell leather. Next will be the Glitter Flex Heat Transfer Vinyl. We sell it in a holiday pack, so we got all these pretty holiday colors, which we use the white in January for New Year's, but there's some green, gold, pink, and red in here. Again, you can use this for any of your appliques, any of your shirts that you do for little kids, anything you want to do with some glitter. This is really nice, and it is fusible on the other side. Oh,
Okay.
we're doing the hat now.
Now we're going to do the hat and do the placement line for it.
Okay, so she's going to just show you the number 1 is done. Did it do the little bean stitch?
Yes, it did.
Isn't that so
It's
pretty?
So neat. Look at that, how pretty
So
that
he's
is.
going to zoom in on that for you guys and just see how cool that is. Oh, look at that. These cameras are wonderful. Oh, look at that.
Detail.
We were talking about the way it
That's
stitches.
great. So she just did a little placement stitch for her leather, and now she's going to do the tap down. It's going to sew right through that like butter. It's so great. This does a little bean stitch, and that is going to be the actual stitching. So when she gives it to me to trim, I just want to make sure I trim it. So it's going to look like that around. It's going to look like that, and just do a little bean stitch around. Okay,
There you go.
so I will trim this. And you just kind of want to get close. Just try not to hit your stitches, because it's not going to do any other stitching. They call it raw edge applique, but that just means it's going to stay that way. And with leather, it's perfect. Oh, so
There we
cute.
go.
Okay,
Now it's just going to do some,
little fun
there's going to be a
things.
star. And I'm just leaving the gold in for that star.
Okay, what else do we have to sell? Okay, we did get in the, let's talk about the gold thread. So she used this today, and we used the silver one. This is MG1. We're surprised we still have it, because last holiday they ran out of this and we weren't able to get it, but we got more in. So you see how much we use metallic thread. It is the King Star metallic thread. It is 1,000 meters, I guess, whatever that means, but it is the King Star. We love it. MG1 is the one we're using.
You know what? I put in the 3,000 meter.
Okay, they do come in a big cone also. You
That's-
can leave that in there.
I'll go get the other one. And I'll-
That's a big cone, but he's going to also put in the small cone.
Yep, I bought the big cone because
Yeah?
I was making the ornaments,
Uh-huh.
my little stable ornaments that are white and gold.
Right?
And I went through that way too fast.
Yeah, so the big cone.
Big
Okay, so
cone.
he had the big cone in the bubble first, which grab because we have it. I mean, that is going to be really a good deal with that King Star metallic. And
And here is MG,
it's probably MG1 regular.
MG1.
MA231.
This, I think is it. No. HMM081. This looks like King Star metallic.
MG1, that's it.
MG1.
Mhm,
right?
that's it.
And we have this, so I can increase the quantity too.
Yes, we do. Okay, so the MG1 smaller one is in the bubble now. If you click the bigger one, you'll get the bigger hoop, the bigger thread. That's fine too, because we have them in stock. It's really, really, really good thread to work with.
Okay. And for this now, it's going to do January. It's going
Okay,
to stitch
so
January.
he'll switch back to that camera, and she's just going to start January, and we'll come back up here and do the rest.
Just so you can.
We just put like we call it shadow, glide thread is shadow. Sometimes we use the exquisite. It's almost like a charcoal color. It's not stark black, so it's like a gray black, and we kind of like those better than using black.
Black has its place.
That's right. But for these, and even like our snowman, for his face and for those letters, we use the same
It's
color.
just not so
Yeah,
something. I don't know what the
stark
word
or
is.
whatever word we're looking
I
for.
was going to say that, and I thought maybe it's a different word. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, but see how lovely that gray thread is. See, oh my gosh. I mean, that's perfect gray.
She's so cute.
I mean, she is adorable. This design is found on Etsy. So it's not one of our designs, but if you want this design, you can find it on Etsy. One of our favorite customers showed us that, and we got it because we just absolutely thought it was adorable. Really, really cute. Okay, so the next item is going to be our tape dispenser came in. This is the cranberry star. And you see we use these. Oh, they stole ours. They
Yes,
stole
they
our
did.
orange one up here in the studio, but that's okay. We have the blue one down in the Kimberbell room. If any of you guys have these, you know how lovely they are. We use them for everything, and they're just cute. They're very cute designs.
And we still have the yellow available.
We still have the yellow bumblebee available. There's the turquoise. There's the orange. You got a mint green one in your Bella box, but this is the new one. This is the cranberry star, and it's adorable. It's very good for Christmas or for quilting. It's just really, really cute. And it does have the matching USB case, which we have also. This will hold 32 USBs, and like Kathleen, she has one for each season. So she'll have all of her little winter ones in this one.
Right.
And she'll take her like yellow one and put all her summer designs. She's so organized, but so perfect. Hold 32 USB sticks. And it's good if you're going to class or if you're going to someone's house to sew and you grab your pouch, then you keep track of everything. So these are really genius that they came out with these. We love them. Okay, and do we have any other product there? Any other things? Okay.
Wow.
I am going to do a little commercial about tomorrow night. While the cats are away, the mice will play. So Gloria and them are going to a wedding. So Steve and Mary Lou and I are doing the show. And there could be some fun things there.
Whoa.
You might want to tune in.
Yes.
That's tomorrow at 7 o'clock for our favorite things. She's almost done with January. Maybe we could just pop back to that camera real quick. Look at that. These cameras are great. So she's just sewing out the January. And then there'll be little doodads in that. So we don't need to show you guys that. That's everything. But I hope you enjoyed today's class. And if you guys have any questions, give us a holler. And we'll see you tomorrow night at 7.
Yes, we will.
Say bye, Mary Lou.
Bye.
Say bye.